Hi, my name's Eddie, and I'm going to be doing you a 10 card Celtic Cross reading. Okay, I'm going to do the first three cards, and if you feel you've tuned in, then the full reading is just a donation on the link below. So I'm going to use my Tower of Prague deck. I'm going to do things very differently today. I'm going to make it more interactive, so feel free to comment, about anything. It really does help. So if you feel something relates to you, do say. And then of course if the whole reading kind of sort of relates to you, then you can go on to make a donation for the full reading, okay? But there might be bits and pieces which you relate to. So a good shuffle, and just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. I've got to get it just right because otherwise the cards don't fit on, so bear with me. I've kind of got it worked out. I've got the eyes here, so it goes there, and then it should, and then I've got the crosshairs just above. So that's one of my little secrets there. One of them. Right, let's have a look. Wouldn't you like to know more? Yeah. Okay. So, and as I move the tablecloth, of course, all the different places have moved, and that's how it may be with you. Like, you think you've got something, and then it kind of sort of slips out of your hands. Okay, can you relate to that? I mean, do put a comment. But let's have a look at the cards anyway. So let's just go through the first three. Right, I've got the Emperor card in the reversed position. Are you needing more certainty or more commitment here? I mean, can you relate to that? Do say. I do sense this energy around you. It's coming across as being masculine. Someone who's very unstable, someone who's very insecure. It's like one moment they kind of come forward, they're really into you, and then the next moment they just completely back off. Though right now, at this moment in time, this is a card. This is the card in the here and now. So it shows them to be very distant and very cold, and it makes you feel cold as well. It makes you feel lonely. Okay, you would love to be in each other's arms. I say in each other's arms because I kind of get that energy with them as well. It's just funny the way I said that, and I didn't realise until I said it, but that's kind of, it's like a sort of two-way thing. And maybe you wouldn't think that, the way they've been treating you, okay, but there is a reason for them being that way and being cold and distant, and it's not because they don't find you attractive or they don't fancy you or they don't like you. In fact, they do. I do think they've really got the hots for you, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff which is going on with them, and around them. Okay, so it's not you. In fact, you're actually something very good in their life. Okay, but there's a strong sense they've had all their. I just sense like this energy vampire around them. I mean, you may be aware of that. I mean, if you are, just say. Or have you got anything else to say? Do you like the cards? Do you like the cloth? Do you like my the way I'm talking? I do stutter sometimes. I try not to, and then I stutter more. Or do you like the sound quality, the picture quality? Just anything you can kind of sort of relate to. Please just put it down there. Just comment. I do answer every single comment. So do put down your comments there. And the card crossing is the Five of Wands in the reversed position. Strong sense that things have gone from bad to worse, from the frying pan and into the fire here. Okay, there's a lot of inner conflict. I feel like this inner conflict with them, but also with you as well. It's like you're both going through, the same process here. But at the same time being completely different. It's hard to explain. It's a bit like a mirror image. Yeah, like you look into a mirror, it's them. But it's like opposites. Left becomes right. Or if you imagine you've got like a heart shape, you cut it in half, and then even though it's the same heart, or much deeper, the same soul, it fits together perfectly, but it's completely the opposite. It doesn't fit on top of each other, but when it goes that way, it's perfect. And that's how I feel things are, but maybe it's like that at the moment, or like that, or like that. But it can actually come back like that, and that's how you want things to be. You're wanting this closeness, you're wanting this intimacy, because you're always connected spiritually, but that's not much good, is it? You know, on the earth plane, you're wanting the kind of like the passion, the intimacy, the closeness, the company, to share emotions and thoughts as well. I do get some letters here. I mean, often, you know, they could relate to yourself, someone around you, or a place or something. So I get the letter A, and also the letter S, and also the letter T. So if you can relate to that, do say, you know. I mean, more than one person may relate to it, but maybe not to the, you know, the whole reading. So let's look at the card in the past coming to the present. It's interesting, you've got 3 reverse cards here, which it kind of shows the energies have been kind of sort of working against you rather than for you. But the good news is, it's a universal law that everything must balance up in the end, okay? And because you've been through so much crap, I would say here, is that true? Again, do comment. Everything must balance up in the end. You know, it's like sometimes you have to go through this so that you can actually appreciate, you know, what's ahead of you. Okay, I do sense you've been asking for something from the universe. Is that correct? Because often what happens then is the universe starts to make it happen, but it won't just put it onto a plate for you. I mean, that would be too easy. So what it will do is it will give you, the universe or the angels or spiritual plane, whoever you talk to, will give you what you need to get what you want. And what you need is often these difficult experiences, because you have to shift your path so you can go towards what you want, and what you want can start coming towards you. So you're wanting more certainty, more commitment here. Okay. I mean, this is the one card in the pack, the 8 of Wands. You can see actually, not so much on this pack, but on my Rider-Waite. I mean, they're based on the Rider-Waite, but the arrows are kind of still the same direction, whichever way you look at it. Okay, so it's like you've looked at this situation, maybe you've tried to let go and move forward, but you always pulled back. There's something there you can feel. One's a very spiritual suit. Okay, you feel something very spiritual, very deep here. Right, so I'm going to carry on. So before you've tuned into most of this, there's just a donation. Just click on the link and then you'll get the instant of full reading. Okay, I won't be asking questions and stuff. I'll just go through the rest of the cards and also recap the first 3 cards for you as well. Thank you.